What's up, you guys? Well, I'm not going to take a lot of time to try to get a good angle on this, and I hope that wind is not as bad as it was last time, but welcome back to Lake Winnebago. Not too surprised that the wind is blowing again, but it's been a while since I did a vlog. Like you can possibly take this seriously, but on the back of the picture of the hands that my sister drew, got a little list of stuff here. Yeah, I got the perfect 2 days off this week, Thursday and Friday. And part of me suspects that the reason I got those days off is because the big dogs are there, or so I've been hearing. So maybe they didn't want me to be there because it would be embarrassing because I don't look them in the eyes, you know, so they would think, like, who is this guy? I don't know. But I was lucky to get those 2 days off because I had Thursday night, so I could go to Wednesday, I had Wednesday night and Thursday night, so I could go to karaoke on Wednesday and then go to Josh and Amanda's Lost podcast on Thursday. It worked out perfect. But I didn't end up getting to do either thing, even though I had the perfect 2 days off. Wednesday night was supposedly karaoke, I guess. They canceled it last week, and I heard that they were coming back, starting back on Wednesday. And I went up there, and they weren't there. So I'm like, well, heck. Boo-hoo. And, you know, I came back home, and I looked at the website, and sure as enough, on the schedules page, it says Wednesday nights at Revolution's bar, but no, they weren't there, so that kind of sucked, but oh well. You know, I actually drove all the way back down there again after 9, thinking, well, maybe the show starts at 9 and I just got a computer or something, but no. But then on the front page of the site, it says watch here for verification, so I'm guessing they're going to watch there, and it's for verification that they actually are doing it Wednesday nights, I don't know. But that just sucked, you know, because I was really looking forward to that. Oh well. And then Friday, or Thursday night, had the podcast. I set my alarm for that. But the thing is, you know, I couldn't get to sleep. So by the time I did get to sleep, it was 4 o'clock and the podcast started at 8. So, and I slept right through it. I slept till 1 o'clock in the morning. I was like, damn. So at least I got 11 hours of sleep, but I missed the podcast. So, I mean, I'll still get to listen to it. I just wouldn't have been there to participate live. Boy, this wind is bad. I'm telling you, the wind has not stopped blowing around here. It's 2 for 2 now already. Enough of the sign language. Jeez, I'm like Riku on Final Fantasy X. Speaking of Final Fantasy X, I've been playing that like non-stop. I'm fixing to just tell you right now that I think Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy X, whatever, is probably my favorite game of all time. I've been saying for a long time that it was Secret of Mana, but no, it's Final Fantasy X. This is, I think, the 5th time I've played through it. And I did it all wrong. I didn't get the jet shot, first of all. You know. It's like if I would have gotten that, I'd be doing so much better in Blitzball, but oh well. Otherwise, I'm doing pretty much okay, you know. On the game, I mean, you know, I'm having fun. So you'll probably see a video of me playing that in the near future. Kind of like I did before. Just point the camera at the TV and rant in the background or whatever. I don't even know if you can see me. I'm not showing up on the screen at all. But anyway. And then the other day, my computer crashed. God, do I need to say that again? I think the wind just blew right over it. Well, I don't know what they mean by a computer crashing. I really don't. But sometimes what mine will do is it'll freeze up, and I'll have to restart it just to get it back where it's supposed to be. Well, can it get any worse? My God. Okay, let me see. Yeah, and when I got it back up, and all my bookmarks were gone. So now my favorites list is empty, and I got to start all over again building that up. Like, darn it. I mean, I could have just done a system restore, but I don't know. I was worried that I'd go too far back and restore it back before I defragged it, you know, and I spent like an hour doing that. So I always forget to, but oh well. I was thinking about doing a contest too, like maybe every Thursday morning or something. I would just get on here and play some video game music, and then the first person who left a comment and told me what video game the music was from, they could have a video of their choice featured on my profile for a week or something. I don't know. It wouldn't be a very good prize. I mean, unless I did like 10 of them, and say the first person to leave me a comment telling me all 10 of these video game themes, they would get $20 or something. I don't know. But it's an idea I was thinking about because I'm a huge fan of video game music. And, you know, just can't get enough of it. Anyway, and one more thing before I go. Allie, I know you said you tried to call, and I didn't know about it until I saw it in the video, and I went back and checked the answering machine. Sure enough, there was a message from you there. And it's like part of the reason I don't check my answering machine very often is because of all this whole Debbie thing. It's like, I got about 15 messages from her on my answering machine right now. And if I want to listen to any of my new messages, I gotta go through those 15 and be sitting here hitting next, next, next. And the reason I'm saving the messages is because I think I might need them someday to prove what she's done to me, which I don't know, because she seems to be doing a lot better lately, but you just never know. It's like I said in the other video, people never change. She started out as a money grubber, and she was always calling me up, leaving these messages saying, can you pick up some cigarettes for me on the way home from work? Can I have $5 so I can go get some beer? Or can you go take out a cash advance for me for $200 because my cable's about to get turned off? Or can you go take out $300 because my electricity is about to get turned off? I've known her for like 2.5 years, and it's like the same thing over and over again. It's like every single time she calls. I had a tape at one point, because I used to have a cell phone, so I had all my messages on voicemail, but they would automatically get deleted after like 3 weeks. So I had to put those, like copy them onto a tape. And I had a tape of like 40 minutes worth of her messages. Every single one of them was the same thing. Sometimes she'd call back like 2 or 3 times in the same day saying, you know, she needed guinea food, or food for her guinea pig or something, you know. There's just every excuse in the world that you can imagine. But lately she hasn't been as bad, but I'm still leaving all those messages on my machine just in case. If I ever need them, I don't know if I ever would, but so that's why I hardly ever check my messages, because I have to go through all those, and I don't want to have to do that. And so half the time somebody calls, I don't even know that they have until like 2 weeks later, unless I happen to be sitting here. And I'm not always, and sometimes I'm in the shower, and I've been going out a lot more lately, coming out here and just sitting here. Or, you know, it's the first time I brought you with me. I haven't, man, these cars keep driving by out here. I just think I'm crazy. Yeah, well, that's okay. I mean, they're all strangers. Yeah, all the people I've worked with are strangers, and I've been there for 6 years, so you really think somebody who knows he's going to be driving around here? Okay, alright, I think that's enough. Yeah. I don't want to show up, but dadgum, I don't want to go over 10 minutes either. You can't see me, can you? It's like maybe if I was leaning back or something. I don't know. Well, I don't want to have to do this twice, so I'm going to go ahead and stop it now. So, hasta la vista, baby. Okay, this is the roundabout coming up here. This is really cool. And then I'll show you some trees. And just when you thought this stupid vlog was over, right? There's like 3 of these in the city now. They're really weird, but it's really fun. Sometimes I drive this way to work just so I can go on this thing. Now that is awesome. Ooh, look at those trees. You know, I should probably mention what I said earlier about everyone at work being a stranger. That's not really true for the people in my department, but I just think, you know, there's like 80 or 90 people in the store. That means there's a lot that I'm passing in the halls 2 or 3 times a day, and it's like, it's weird when a certain amount of time goes by, and it's like, you know, you see these people like every day and you don't know anything about them. It's very weird. I don't know. Well, these trees have already died here. This is Foo Fighters playing, by the way. Sorry, Cadence or Candace, whatever your name is. Twiggy's Rabies. You think I'd be better about names. Well, that's why I don't say people's names then, I guess. And Allie, I meant to say I'm sorry about your friend, too. That's really too bad. I don't know why people can't be more careful. We got a little red one here. And check out this Plexus building, man. Wouldn't you want to work there? Good God Almighty. And that wasn't there about 5